I'm a dancer, and I'm a traveler. And wherever I go, I experience the world one dance at a time. I'm Mickela Mallozzi, and this is Bare Feet. Bare Feet is supported in part by
Bloomberg Connects gives you a way to experience the arts from your mobile phone. You can explore hundreds of cultural organizations from around the world, anytime, anywhere. Learn more at BloombergConnects.org or wherever you find your apps.
Welcome to Turkey, a country that splits two continents and has been the gateway to civilization for centuries. This incredible part of the world has influenced the arts, music, world economies, philosophy, governments, literature, food, family, and of course, dance. My goal for this Bare Feet adventure is to not only discover what I've heard about this magical place, but also to dig a little deeper into the traditions that have impacted so many for generations. Dance when you're broken open. Dance if you've torn the bandage off. Dance in the middle of the fighting. Dance in your blood. Dance when you're perfectly free. These are the words of Rumi, the 13th century poet, theologian, Islamic scholar, and Sufi mystic. His sect of Islam is based on peace and the mystical connection with God, and the most commonly recognized Sufi practice is the meditation done by the whirling dervishes.
Normalde akşamları böyle programımız oluyor ama ayrıca
I've been doing this for 16 years, but of course we do not live a life of a monastery. I work as a painter and a decorator during the day to make sure this culture moves on. We do this in the evenings.
Yeah. Now, it's obvious that you want the tradition to pass on because you're passing it on to your own son, which is a beautiful thing.
aynen. Şimdi şöyle bir şey vardır. Zaten bu yola çıkış sebeplerinden
Yes, just like you said. So we do not keep this among ourselves. So to make sure that people know about Mevlana and they know about his ideals, they know about his philosophy. So we try to make sure that people understand what kind of a person he was.
You were situating yourself strategically throughout the square space. And then when you moved, so did the whirlers move. How do they know where you are as they're in this trance and this whole room is spinning? How does that work?
O Yaradan'la, Allah'la kendi arasında.
Well, they know where they situate themselves.
Okay.
So they all know the routine of the place. So they do not hit each other. But he also says that you don't have to be in a trance every time.
Did you go into a trance?
Giriyorum tabii. O anda kendimi unutuyorum ben. Nasıl bağlandıysam o aşka unutuyorum.
I definitely forgot all about myself. I lose myself in the love of Mevlana.
Now I saw your feet would do the turn, right? Ah. Should. Oh my gosh, so you're completely contorted. Your feet are turned in? Yeah, and over and over and over again. Half, one, half. But then a full. Yeah. And then the representation of the hands.
You open it up, you take it from God, and then you give it to the people.
Oh, I'm getting dizzy already.
Watch out for the steps.
And then we lean on each other. Oh. Teşekkür ederim. Thank you. Okay. How do you not get dizzy?
During the training, you do this every day for about 3 hours.
Oh
so
my.
After constant training, your balance gets used to it.
Yeah.
So you will totally get used to it.
Wow.
Usually we lose most of the people because of dizziness, because of motion sickness, and he says this is a matter of fate.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Ben çok teşekkür ederim.
Thank you so much. Here in Konya, one of the most conservative cities in all of Turkey, is the resting place of Rumi. In Turkey, he is simply known as Mevlana, or the Master. His work has impacted millions. For a man whose words are almost 1,000 years old, his relevancy to human existence and timelessness is astounding. In the room next to Rumi's tomb is actually a little encasing of his hairs, of his beard hairs. And it's said that they smell of paradise. So in the box behind me, there are tiny little holes on each corner. And that's why people are smelling the box, because they want to smell what paradise smells like. I'm going to try it out. It smells like paradise. A 3-hour drive eastward lands me in Cappadocia, a region of this country that looks like no other I've ever seen before. Fairy chimneys, volcanic rock formations, and houses carved out of the stone seem to come out of a science fiction novel. But this is real, very real. I meet with Bora Ozkok, owner of the Cappadocia Cave Suites and a jack of all trades. This man is a music historian, multi-instrumentalist, folk dancer, former Olympic swimmer, and the list goes on. Not only was he a gracious host in his beautiful hotel, but I was also lucky enough to get some one-on-one time with this extremely busy man. Bora, you and I met 4 or 5 years ago, I think, at the New York Times travel show, and you caught my eye because you were playing all of these instruments. You had a table full of instruments. He would pick one up, you play one, you put it down and play another one, and people are dancing, and it was amazing in the Javits Center in New York City.
Thank you.
How did you get to this point where you are playing, you're like a walking encyclopedia of music and history and art and culture?
Was a swimmer in Turkey, athletic scholarship to Berkeley.
Wow.
Studied architecture, became a folk dance enthusiast with many dances from many countries, except Turkey. I said, why not do Turkey? Went to Turkey. Instead of architecture with all that degree from Berkeley, I decided I'm going to be a musician, a Turkish dance teacher, and teach the world. In the meantime, I saw all these ruins here in Cappadocia every time I came. They were available and I bought them one by one. And in the next 20 years, 15 years, with my degree in architecture, restored all these.
It's stunning. You walk in and the fairy chimneys, the rooms are built either in the fairy chimneys or sort of this very organic way of using the natural landscape for the hotel. And it's beautiful. In your room, you just find pieces of artwork and the spoons that were in our room. I mean, we're going to be playing these, right?
Yeah. Original grandmother of the castanets.
Ah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's such a Western sound, foreign to this. It is very Turkish rhythm. This rhythm and pause every fourth time is very foreign to the foreigners. But Turks all know how to pause like this. But other countries' people have a much tougher time at a time. So that's one
very
kind
difficult.
of dance.
Very difficult.
You are so talented. Wow,
We should go on the road.
Awesome, no. Not that awesome.
Just kidding. I gotta do the same with them.
I try to do a bunch of things in my 71 years of life so far, and I have always searched to do the best job. If it's worth investing my time, then it's worth doing 99.9% of effort. No one is perfect.
Right.
You know who's perfect? The creator.
Yes.
Of this universe. Go back now. And we finish right here. Hey!
Yes. Come to Cappadocia. Come stay at Bora's Cappadocia Cave Suites, and he will wake you up with this beautiful music every morning, and you'll see a smiling face.
If I'm here.
If you're here, if you're lucky enough to catch him while he's here. Teşekkürler.
God bless.
Çok teşekkürler. It's 6 a.m. here in Cappadocia, and we are about to take a hot air balloon ride. Hundreds of balloons are in the air already, and we're ready to get in ours. I'm so excited. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. This is my first time in a hot air balloon. It is beautiful. We are looking over the beautiful formations of Cappadocia. We see the fairy chimneys, we see the caves. You can see for miles. Look at this. And all these balloons, it's such a smooth ride. It's heaven up here. I'm short. We have the best driver, number one driver, the DJ and hot air balloon driver. This underground city in Cappadocia was carved out of the stone about 3,000 years ago. And it's all these like intertwined sort of, you feel like you're in a beehive, really, like a bug. It's amazing.
Cappadocia's landscape is formed from ancient volcanic eruptions that left behind thick ash which solidified. With thousands of years of erosion, the hardest elements remained, and the wind and water carved through to make this surreal and lunar-like rocky vista. After seeing the beauties of this area, I met with another local beauty, Yudim, a self-taught belly dancer who was going to give me a crash course on this seductive and, as it turns out, reproductive dance. Çok güzel. She is this beautiful, beautiful woman who's going to teach me belly dance today. Teşekkürler. Thank you so much.
Şu sol elimizi, başımızın hep dik olması gerekiyor kesinlikle. Vücut dik, şu, popo hafif, elimiz aşağıda. Şu duruşudur oryantalliğin.
I obviously don't speak Turkish, but with a little direction from Yudim, I am able to pick up some of her techniques. And that's what I love about this job. Dance is a universal language. Okay.
Ya. Good.
Okay.
Kalça atarak. Sol, sol, sağ. Sol, sağ.
So, sa. So, sa. So, sa.
Ya.
Yeah. Oh, booty shaking. Okay, yes. Batat, yeah. Oh, so out. Oh. High five. Belly dance seems to be a very seductive dance, yes?
Kesinlikle egzotik ve seksi bir dans bana göre.
I heard sexy, I heard that. So you just, hello?
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh, yes, very nice. Yudum said that originally this dance was done by the bride on her wedding night to seduce her new husband. And this motion is to help when they conceive their child. But now it has become such a part of entertainment for people visiting the countries. What do you think? You made these costumes, correct? Çok güzel. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous, and I'm honored to wear it. Thank you so much. The most common style of the Turkish belly dance outfit is the bedla, which means suit in Arabic. It consists of a bra-like top, an embellished belt around the lower waist, and a fuller chiffon skirt or harem pants.
teşekkür ederim.
Çok teşekkürler. Amazing. Yes. Oh my gosh.
After getting a taste of what belly dance is all about, I was excited to see Yidem and the rest of the dancers perform at Uranos, a local show featuring the traditional dances and music from Turkey and the surrounding Turkic countries. The performance includes Kurdish folk dances, wedding dances and songs, Artvin dances from the northeast, Kırklareli from near Istanbul, Caucasus dances, and Karadeniz, the dance from the Black Sea region. Belly dance spans the Middle East through Central Asia down to Egypt, and all forms are improvisational. Turkish style of belly dance is known to be more playful and energetic compared to other styles. The dance consists of staccato or percussive movements, fluid movements, and of course, shimmies. But for those of you who know me well, I always want more. More dancing, more music, and more opportunities to try these traditions myself. Ask and thou shalt receive, right? Leila has invited me backstage. I'm gonna dress up in a traditional outfit and we're gonna learn one of these dances. I'm so excited. I'm gonna learn this dance that looked amazing. But of course, it won't be as great unless we have the full costume. They're very kind to let me try this because they're running to do another performance, which I don't understand. It's almost 11 o'clock. Okay. Thank you so much. Dressed in full costume, I was given a crash course in horon, a folk dance from the Black Sea region of Turkey that still retains its influences from Greece. And of course, we ended with halay, the traditional folk dance that is done everywhere in Turkey. Popular at weddings, holidays, and celebrations, this simple dance is so joyous and exuberant. After getting my dancing fix in Cappadocia, I head to Turkey's largest city, Istanbul. The only city to span 2 continents in the world, both Europe and Asia, this ancient metropolitan has a population of about 20 million and a history that goes back long before the Imperial Ottoman Empire. This is beautiful. We just left the Blue Mosque behind us, and across from us is the Hagia Sophia, which is considered to be the 8th wonder of the world. The Hagia Sophia was built in 537 AD, beginning as a Greek Orthodox cathedral for almost 1,000 years. Under the Latin Empire, it was converted to a Roman Catholic cathedral, and in 1453, it became a mosque. In 1935, the building was secularized and it became a museum open to the public. How do you count to 5?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
4.
4, 5.
Okay.
Hot chestnuts right in front of the Hagia Sophia in Istanbul. Tender. Woo, and very hot. Thank you. Formerly known as Constantinople, Istanbul was a major city along the Silk Road trade route. It is home to one of the world's oldest and largest bazaars, and its traditions and spices are long-standing. Sensory overload here in this bazaar. Just the sense of smell, if you close your eyes, you know you're in a different place. But then this sound of people haggling, of talking to each other, men trying to sell you things, people walking around, it's beautiful. And the colors are just incredible.
Oh, you gotta get that.
Wow.
Okay, he's saying that that's Atatürk's original coffee cup. It's thin as much as a butterfly's wing.
Wow. But it's strong, and that's why he was able to ring it.
Ardını göstermek. A Turkish delight.
Wow!
And this is a roast Turkish delight, I think, with the roast flavor.
Tatlı yiyelim, tatlı konuşalım da buradan.
What hospitality here in this stall. Teşekkür ederim.
Çok teşekkürler.
Ve en önemlisi Allah sizin karşınıza hep iyi insanlar
Amin,
çıkarsın.
amin, amin. He made the most and the nicest prayer for us. He's saying that your faces are so bright and so welcoming. That's why we invited you inside, and we wish that you're gonna meet the best people in your life, whole life.
Siz Konya'ya
Sorry.
Şimdi
Thank you. When you expect to come into the spice market just to see some beautiful ceramics, you meet a wonderful soul who changes your life. Thank you. You did not have to be so generous. My goodness, thank you. He's been so kind to us. Presents.
Almost.
Amazing. Amazing experience here in the spice market. I cannot believe that.
Just cried.
Istanbul, there are 20 million people here, and Burcu ran into a friend of hers, and she lives in the States. This is amazing.
One of Turkey's oldest and most favorite pastimes is relaxing at a hookah bar where you smoke vaporized flavored tobacco and drink Turkish tea and coffee.
Oh yeah, you feel a little like easy now. Yeah. There's a tradition here in Turkey where you drink the coffee, and when you're done, someone reads your coffee grinds. It's like reading your palm. They read your fortune.
Make a wish.
Make a wish?
It's gonna happen. That means you're getting rid of all of your worries.
Okay.
Soon.
There's a foot. There's a foot in there. Do you see that?
What foot?
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Yeah.
It's a foot.
Welcome.
Thank
What's
you,
your name?
Mickela.
I'm Güney Yogocu from Walks of Turkey. I'm going to show you everything what the Turkish cuisine has to offer in Istanbul, from different parts of the country, from mainly central Anatolia and the east of Anatolia. And we will take a little tour on the Asian part.
I set off on a foodie adventure through Istanbul with my Walks of Turkey guide, Güney, exploring the various flavors found in Turkey's cuisine. Our first stop is to a sweets shop.
There we have eggplant, walnut, and olive.
It doesn't taste like eggplant, but it's good. It has a smoky kind of sweet flavor. All right, these are olives. Mmm!
Turkey produces some of the finest honey in the world, and it is second only to China for producing the most.
Whoa! Wow, that's a lot of honey right there. Mmm. Mmm. It's sour like yogurt, but extremely sweet, obviously, because of all that honey. The grandfather of Italian pizza right here, we're seeing where pizza came from, is pida, which is the Turkish version that came first. And is that parsley?
Parsley,
Lemon,
yes.
always lemon.
Yes, in the ingredient, yes. Always vitamin C. Yeah?
The parsley gives it that fresh aroma to it. That's good. Very good.
The Romani people, the nomadic population that have migrated from India all the way through Western Europe, have lived for centuries as an ostracized culture. The music that has come from these groups has been filled with sorrow, pain, suffering, and also times of joy and celebration.
I'm going to learn some dances from these girls.
My goal here in Turkey was to experience everything that I might have known about this place. But on my journey, I learned so much more than I could have expected. This culture is rich in more than just history. Its people are kind and warm, and they have propelled and continue to propel human civilization forward. And I'll see you on my next Bare Feet adventure, wherever it may take me. You can stay connected with us on travelbarefeet.com, where you'll find extra bonus videos, join our Bare Feet series conversations through social media, and stay updated with our newsletter.
It's the same, you never change it, as long as the stars shine above.
Pretty sour, pretty sour. Young real sour.
So find yourself some